Tower 39 Mike's ready for departure at 2.
Tower 39 Mike, roger. November 8539 Mike, by runway heading, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Was that runway heading for 0 Mike?
Affirmative, 9 Mike, 09 Mike, question 39 Mike, runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Alright, clear for takeoff, runway 2 for 39 Mike, maintain runway heading.
Number 126 Whiskey Alpha, contact departure, have a good day.
Airspeed's alive.
126 Whiskey Alpha, good day.
And 126 Whiskey Alpha, check your transponder, make sure it's on.
It's on. 126 Whiskey Alpha.
Alright, gauges are all green. Let's get out the center line. Full ridge, full prop. Full power. $50, $60, $70, rotate. Positive rate, gears coming up.
Concord Tower Service, it was 570,000 on the RNAV to approach.
Cirrus 88 Whiskey Foxtrot, Concord Tower, runway 2, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 2, 88 Whiskey Fox.
November 8539 Mike Echo, listen to 839 Mike, turn right on course.
Right on course with 0 Mike. Gauges are green. Here's the public shopping center near our house, just right down there. Laurel Park will be right under us. Can't really see it, but it's down there. Do you go to the Planet Fitness by the Walmart on 29? Yeah. Okay, it's over there. Yeah, we're right over our house right now. Check. Check, okay.
November 88 Whiskey Foxtrot, you can turn left at Delta, taxi to the ramp, this frequency via Alpha.
Alright, we don't need to talk to them anymore. Alright, gonna level off. $5,500. Build up some speed. Change tanks, watching the fuel flow. Looks good, we're laying out the mixture. Alright, we on autopilot. That's Albemarle over there where you were born and lived your first couple years. So the trail at Grandfather Mountain that I wanted to hike, it's closed.
Oh, really?
Since the hurricane, and I saw somebody post in an Eagle's Nest group that they may never reopen it. Like, apparently it's that bad and it's that hard to get to that it's just not a priority. So I hope that's not true forever. It's like one of my little dream trips to go do. So
Yeah.
but apparently it's pretty bad shape and it's just not, not a priority anyway.
Yeah.
Called the Profile Trail.
Okay.
There's a Boy Scout camp under us that I used to go to when I was a kid.
Okay.
Kind of like you went to the city. Kind of like you went to the city park camp. They would have summer camps for Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
A friend of mine got married there also. So I don't think you guys ever went there on any of your field trips. Camp Barndhardt. We actually had a thing in elementary school where we would go there and spend a night, like as a kind of end of year experience. I think we just did that one year. I can't remember. We're doing 180 miles an hour. La 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 la. Your screen broken?
Oh yeah. I dropped it on some gym equipment.
I'm sorry. You want to try to fix it or not worry about it?
Yeah, maybe at some point.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it would be easier to do it ourselves or just take it to Apple, I imagine.
We'd have to look at that model, I don't know.
I just know that they've gotten more strict with everything.
Right. What? That's Sonic? Yeah, I don't know. Is it a 13, 12?
14.
Okay.
And it's probably about all the same for all the new ones. I just didn't know.
Yeah, I don't. The last one I did was Claire's, whatever she had before, the one she had now, and it wasn't physically hard.
Yeah.
But I know, I mean, I think it was mostly good.
Okay.
But I don't remember. There's that place out in front of Target that's iFixit or
Oh, yeah.
whatever if you want to.
Okay.
You can always just stop by and ask
Yeah, maybe.
too. I mean, it might be crazy expensive regardless, but
Yeah.
I'm happy to look into it if you want me to see about changing it. Have you ever done one?
Not by myself.
Okay. I know you used to take a lot of stuff apart, but I didn't think you'd ever done a screen. I mean, Claire's old one, it had the, you know, that was already after they got rid of the home button, but again, some of the security stuff could be problematic. Well, I've done enough of them that I've got lots of tools now. Seems like we got a million of those little pentalobe screwdrivers.
Yeah.
And one little cloud.
Yeah.
It's like a Charlie Brown cloud. He comes over and rains on him.
Yeah.
There's not many people flying today.
Oh, yeah.
This airport has a flight school though, so it's sometimes busy around the airport.
Gotcha.
Hey, there's a fundraiser at Boatyard Sunday.
Okay.
That band, the Eagles tribute band we like, and the Fleetwood Mac tribute we saw at South Park last year.
Okay.
They're both going to be there if you know anybody. They haven't advertised it very well, so I hope they get a good crowd. But
yeah,
it's two really, really good, you know, classic rock. There's another band too. I can't remember what they're called, but I'm sure they're good too. But I don't know them. But
okay.
If you're interested in going, or if you know anybody, you know, it's open to. It should be open to all ages, unlike their, you know, Saturday and Friday shows. So
okay.
Anyway, they're two of our favorite tribute bands. If you,
yeah.
Somebody's got a pond that's shaped like North Carolina. Kind of. I think it looks like North Carolina. Yeah, those things are kind of rough. I don't know what they're made. This is magnesium, I think. I don't know if these are magnesium, but Mr. Grimm's tried to paint them. No matter what he does, it seems to not hold up.
Are those your noise canceling headphones?
They are, but I don't have them turned on. I actually like to hear the plane, but yeah. But yeah, they're actually Bluetooth and noise canceling. So if you ever need them for, you know, that's something not plane related, you're welcome to them.
Okay.
The really good thing about them is if you ever need to make a phone call, you can turn them on, and then you got, you know, you can make a phone call like to call for your instrument, which is very hard to do on a normal telephone with the engine running. So, but yeah, I don't turn them on unless I'm actually having trouble understanding.
Gotcha.
After 7 years of flying, you know, with normal headsets, it's just kind of what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Claire was going to see a friend out this way today for a birthday party. I wonder where she is. I don't know if I got a signal. I don't think I've got a signal right now. Yeah. Because Raleigh is, can't really see it, but Raleigh's out that way, so. Some of her Greensboro friends live in that area. And her boyfriend Caleb lives in the Raleigh area.
Center 7 Tango's entering the downwind on a 45 for runway 3, Johnston.
5 miles to the
northeast, inbound, 3.
Johnson Ridgeway Experimental.
Alright, let me start figuring out how we're going to get in here. Field's 100 feet. Actually, you can check online and see what a screen costs at the Apple Store. And if it's not crazy unreasonable, you might just want to go and do that and get your headphones checked out.
I think the last time I checked, it's like a couple $100.
Okay. We should probably check and just see if we can do it ourselves, because we definitely, if we can do it ourselves, it'll be, what, $30?
Yeah. But you have to get a good screen, because
yeah,
they make, some of them are just LCD rather than OLED.
All right, we'll look into it. And like I said, they may have locked out people, but the internet's pretty easy to figure it out. As we don't have the weather yet. Let's see what airport that is over there. Oh, Raleigh Executive. Trying. That, I don't know if you see that steam tower over there, a power plant. When I used to drive to college, I drove kind of near that. And it was always a little unnerving driving by. It was like the 3 Mile Island incident happened when I was a kid, and then
2,000 temperature 2.
Always a little.
7.
And there were signs like evacuation. Go to this way, make you a little nervous.
1,600.
But I think nuclear is very safe, but still, as a young person.
Johnston Regional Airport. Automated weather observation 1652 Zulu weather wind 070 at 4 visibility 10 clear below 12,000 temperature 29 Celsius dew point 17 altimeter 3011 remark density altitude 1,600.
All right. Should be landing runway 03.
Big Carolina traffic, can I get a vibe check on that wind? Big Carolina V5, triple delay 2 minutes, 14,000 below, cruising out over Carolina.
Big Carolina traffic clear, track 105, White Watcher, training last base, runway 2, Carolina.
Looks pretty calm down here.
Another little tiny cloud.
Appreciate it.
But depending on what you want to eat, when I've been here before, sometimes I'll share, like I'll get a
Carolina traffic clear, track 105, White
person
Watcher,
I'm with,
training
like
final
brisket, and then we'll sort of split it.
Okay.
Kind of make it a combo. Because I don't think they offer that as a combo. They also have a buffet, I think, so.
Okay.
Anyway, I've always enjoyed the place.
Yeah,
it's not the best ever, but it's good, and they have it's a nice restaurant.
Okay.
You know, so it's kind of it's more than just the food. Good experience.
Yeah.
Good job, over my Texas.
So still 25.
Johnston traffic, Roger 371 Bravo Lima, turning left crosswind, runway 3, Johnston.
That plane was at the airport we're going to, so I don't see them on my instruments though.
Johnston traffic, Roger 371 Bravo Lima, turning left downwind, runway 3, Johnston.
Alright,
Mid Carolina V5, triple away, 14,000 below, cruising on over by Mid Carolina.
Mid Carolina traffic clear, track 105, White Watcher, turning left cross to Mid Carolina.
I smell smoke, but I'm pretty sure I saw a fire on the ground. Yeah, there's stuff burning around us, so. It smells like wood, though. It doesn't smell like,
Yeah.
you know. I saw a little smoke over there, but Cages all look good. Fire is one of the things that is kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Carolina traffic clear, track 105, White Watcher, turning left on to Carolina.
With a fire, you got to shut everything off. Fuel flow, engine, electronics, everything, because you don't know. You know, if it's an electrical fire or an engine fire or an oil leak fire. All right, 7 minutes.
Johnston traffic, Roger 371 Bravo Lima, turning left base, runway 3, Johnston.
We are in Fuquay Arena, if you've ever heard of that. I know the name just because it's near Raleigh, but I've never been here. Just level off here for a few minutes.
Johnston traffic, Roger 371 Bravo Lima, turning final, runway 3, Johnston.
Pretty out here. Everything's really green, all the rain we've had.
Yeah.
Johnston Archer 375 Bravo Lima, 10 miles south. Going to be flying midfield at 2,200 feet. Teardrop entry for the 45. Runway 3. Johnston, student pilot solo.
Y'all got it. John, traffic. Runway. Alpha, Johnston.
This is Traffic Archer 912 Bravo Lima, 7 miles, final, localizer Yankee 3, low approach Johnston.
Warmer now that we're lower. It's gonna be hot, you know, when we leave going back, but we'll survive.
Yeah.
Johnston County traffic, Bonanza 85 turn on Mike's 10 miles to the east, going to be entering the downwind for 03 Johnston.
Johnston traffic, Archer 371 Bravo Lima, clear runway 3 at Foxtrot, Johnston.
This is Traffic Archer 912 Bravo Lima, 5 mile final, localizer Yankee 3, low approach Johnston.
I could not hear that one. Understanding.
Johnston Archer 375 Bravo Lima. 5 miles southeast. Going to overfly midfield at 2,200 feet. Teardrop entry on the 45 for runway 3. Student pilot solo, Johnston.
Alright, autopilot's off. I'm just going to fly the plane.
This is Traffic Archer 912 Bravo Lima, 3 miles, final, localizer Yankee 3, low approach Johnston.
Johnston County traffic, 39 Mike, 7 miles to the west inbound for the downwind for 3. Johnston.
Johnston traffic 614 Bravo Lima, taxiing via Alpha to the hold for runway 3. Johnston.
Airport kind of runs this way, so I'm going to swing out a little so that I'm entering at a better angle. There's some other planes around and want to play nicely. They're not all, I'm not sure where they all are.
Johnston Archer 375 Bravo Lima, 3 miles out, flying over midfield at 2,200 feet to teardrop entry to rejoin the 45 for runway 3. Student pilot solo, Johnston.
Johnston County, 39 Mike is 4 miles on the west side. I will try to see you, Johnston County. And 39 Mike's going to get down to pattern altitude, so I should be under you.
375 Bravo Lima, copy.
Johnston County traffic, 39 Mike's entering the left, downwind for 03 Johnston. Alright. That's the airport right down there, so there's another plane coming above us and it's going to circle around.
Traffic Archer 912 Bravo Lima, wind miss, localizer Yankee 3, Johnston.
Alright, go ahead and get the gear down.
Johnston Archer 375 Bravo Lima, overflying midfield 2,200 feet. Student pilot solo, Johnston.
Johnston traffic 928 Bravo Lima, taking off runway 3, straight out departure, Johnston.
Alright, Johnston County, 39 Mike is turning to the left base and I have the departing traffic in sight, Johnston. Alright, gears down, confirm down. Alright, he's on the roll. Alright, full rich, full prop. Flaps coming down. Johnston County traffic, 39 Mike's turning final, 03 Johnston. Alright, full rich, full prop. Flaps are down. Gears confirmed down. 90 knots. Johnston County 0 Mike short final 03 Johnston. Alright.
Johnston traffic 528 Bravo Lima, taxiing to runway 3 from blue line via Alpha, Johnston.
Taxi on down, because we can go faster here than we can on the... Set the plane for takeoff, and we did it. Well, that's good. If I would have exited sooner, I would have run into him, so.
Johnston traffic, Archer 371 Bravo Lima, departing runway 21 left close, or runway 3 left close, Johnston.
Johnston County 39 Mike is clear 03. Alrighty. Good flight.
three-story building, the restaurant's on the top of it. Okay.
Johnston County traffic, Bonanza 8529 is departing 3, Johnston. Alright, full reach, full prop. We got airspeeds alive. We are clear to the right. Runway's clear. Gauges are green. Alright, center line. Full power, right rudder. Gauges are green.
November
50.
1830 Victor, how do you copy?
60. 70, rotate. Alright, positive rate, gears coming up.
Johnston, traffic, Twin Star 422 Bravo Lima, departing runway 3, left closed, Johnston.
Alright, gears up,
Regional,
confirmed up.
November 1830 Victor, how do you copy?
Johnston County traffic, 39 mics turning out to the west, last call for Johnston.
Victor, how do you copy?
That's Raleigh straight off the front. I don't know if you see it. To the right of those big towers.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's Raleigh. Think there's any other big cities out here that we would see? Alright, gauges are all green. Temperatures are hot but fine.
Johnston traffic, Twin Star 422 Bravo Lima, left crosswind to runway 3, Johnston. Johnston traffic, Twin Star 422 Bravo Lima, turning left downwind, runway 3, Johnston.
Johnston County traffic, 282 Bravo Lima, departing runway 3, straight out, Johnston.
Johnston traffic, Twin Star 242 Bravo Lima, 8 miles to the east, maneuvering 3,500.
Johnston traffic, Twin Star 42 Bravo, Lima train left base, runway 3, John.
Alright, don't need to listen to that. Alright, we're almost to 4,500. We'll level off there. iPad's getting hot, the screen got dim. Alright, water, water, water. Check. This little window I added adds a little bit of airflow.
Yeah.
It's noisy, but... Oh yeah, you can see downtown Raleigh off the winger. You're busy, but... just behind the winger. Alright, gonna switch tanks. now my iPad's cooled down a little bit. Can I get a picture sometime, Eli?
Yeah.
That look all right to you? Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I drank all the liquid water. Did you win?
I'm just practicing.
The video game?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to memorize it?
Yeah. A lot of like little secrets and different ways you can do things.
That like Super Mario Brothers or?
Yeah, it's similar.
Believe it or not, your mother claims that when she was like in middle school, she was really good at Mario Brothers, but I can't. I've never known her to have any interest in video games, so. I don't know which Mario Brothers, 1 or 2 or Super, but you know. It's a little bumpy. So that's our estimated time, 15 minutes. Had a little bit of a tailwind coming, but a little bit of a headwind going back, so not much, but a little bit. So Eli, this lake, that's the same one I was showing you earlier, where the Boy Scout camp is on the other side.
Oh yeah.
See the peninsula in the middle of the lake? It comes out. There's a country club there. It's called Uwharrie Point. That's where your mother and I had our wedding reception.
Okay.
We were briefly members of. It's a nice community. It's golf course, you know, but we didn't play golf, so it was sort of like, why are we doing this? But it's a beautiful golf community.
Okay.
But somewhere along the way, we thought it'd be nice to have a lot there. But you know, it's like to build a house there when it's only 20 minutes from where we lived.
Yeah.
It didn't really make sense to have a vacation home. And if you don't play golf, then. But it was a very nice place to have our wedding reception. So you'll be able to see the golf club as we get up closer to it. But this is Badin Lake.
Okay.
And the Stanley Airport, the Albemarle Airport's right there, so. And a long time ago too, my parents, we had a lake house. We did have a lake house over here on Lake Tillery for a while.
Okay.
This is Badin Lake, then there's a little lake in between that's like a national forest. And then Lake Tillery, and we had a little lake house down there when I was about your age.
Okay.
Yeah, you can start to see the golf club come up on the right. But to get there, you have to go all the way up. There's a bridge way up there. You have to go across this bridge and then wind your way back down. So like, even though it's close to Stanley County, getting there is time consuming. So we go up and have dinner occasionally, and I played golf. That was back when we had the chemical company, but we played golf there with clients a little bit, but it wasn't, you can see the swimming pool in the clubhouse up at sort of the, but it wasn't really, we were never really country club folks. That's a beautiful place. And there's that, you could probably see that golf, that Boy Scout camp is down on your side, kind of down. There's like a big strip. It's nice. They've got like climbing towers, rappelling towers. There's an outdoor chapel there that's a beautiful place. A friend of mine got married there. But it's a Boy Scout camp, so.
Okay.
Trying to get a signal through to Kristen and Steven, but I haven't had a signal in a while. Alright, I need to get the weather back home.
It's Mike. Concord information, Mike 1750 Zulu, wind 04005, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 29 or 2.13, altimeter 3015. Visual approach runway 2, advised Mike. Concord information, Mike 1750 Zulu, wind 04005, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 29 or 2.13.
Mike. Write that on here, Mike. Nice, the note features with this app. You can just write stuff right on the screen or make notes. Great to put little reminders. Hey, when you get to this red line, do so and so. Go ahead and descend a little bit. You don't have any interest in flying the plane, do you? Okay, if you ever do, you don't have to do anything tricky, just please know you're welcome. A plane up ahead of us, I need to watch out for. Oh, there he is. Do you see that white dot?
Yeah.
Barely. I'm horrible at seeing. It's always better to see them with your eyes than with the electronics, but all right. All right, it's a good altitude. Alright, I'm going to give them a call, let them know we're coming. Concord Tower, Bonanza 8539 Mike is 12 to the east with Mike inbound, full stop.
8539 Mike, Concord, right down runway 2.
Alright, down 1 for 2 for 39 Mike.
Concord Tower, clear check 255, 10 miles north of the field, inbound full stop, we got November.
Clear check 255, Concord, left downwind for runway 2.
Left downwind, runway 2, clear
The
check
plane just started turning. I hit the wrong button when I was talking to him. I was like, something's not right.
Clear check 255, affirm, left downwind, runway 2.
Left downwind, runway 2, clear check 255.
144, runway 2, clear to land.
I don't need it.
Clear to land, runway 2, 144.
Clear track 380, you're looking for a Cessna joining a 2-mile final, no unit in sight.
Looking for traffic, clear track 380. Tower, this is Med Center 35 out to the southwest, transit the Speedway over to the east side.
Med Center 3, Speedway transition approved.
Roger, transition approved, full Med 3.
That's the lake up there going to like School of Rock when you go through the country, so that's good. I know the airport's 4 miles to the left of that, so that helps me. This is the Speedway over here, so I can sort of know where the airport is, but I can't really see it, so. That's downtown.
Concord Tower, clear check 380, traffic in sight.
See the two churches with the
Clear track 380, number 2, runway 2, clear to land.
Runway 2, number 2, clear to land, clear check 380.
Go right by our house again. This is Highway 29. The old Kmart roller skating place now is right over there. You see that red dirt area? My shop is on to the right of that. They're building, Niblock's building houses behind my shop. So that area where all the red dirt is, that's right behind my garage.
Okay.
So my garage is on the right side of it. You might, if you know what you're looking at, you can see it. But yeah, that's the back of my lot goes up against where that red dirt is.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yep. And then Laurel Park is coming up right under us. So. All right, I need to concentrate on what I'm doing. So. Now I can see the airport. It's going to be toasty for a few minutes. All right, power back. So the airport's running this way. We'll turn and go parallel down over the mall and back, or the mall area. And Concord Tower, turn Mike's right down 1 for 2.
Bonanza 39 Mike, runway 2, clear to land, traffic off your left northeast bound, helicopter 1500.
Clear to land, runway 2, stay on Mike, I have a helicopter in sight. Helicopter's over there he was telling us about?
Yeah.
Cessna 144, runway 2, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 2, taxi via Alpha, 144.
All right, abeam the runway. We'll link the gear down. Gear speed's good. All right, got a green light. And the nose gear's down.
Clear track 380, Alpha ramp.
Alpha ramp, clear check 380.
The Great Wolf Lodge, Bradford Prep's kind of way over there. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. But... All right.
Concord Tower, helicopter 673, Charlie Papa, 6 miles east, about landing with November.
673, Charlie Papa, Concord, report over at Speedway.
Okay, we'll call you over the Speedway, 3 Charlie Papa.
Per track 255, you're looking for a Bonanza on a mile final.
We got that, traffic is high, per track 255.
Per track 255, number 2, runway 2, clear to land.
Runway 2, number 2, clear to land, per track 255.
Full rich, full prop. Gears down, confirm down. Gotta land the plane. 100 knots and slow down.
Concord Tower, Skylane 1007 Tango with November, 10 miles to the south, looking for full stop landing.
1007 Tango Concord, straight into runway 2, report a 3 mile final.
Straight in, runway 2, report 3 mile final, 1007 Tango.
Somebody mowing right beside the field. Oh. Little bouncy.
And Terra 3 Charlie Papa, over the racetrack.
3 Charlie Papa, where are you parking?
We're going to be at the terminal there.
3 Charlie Papa, look for an Archer on a mile final.
We're looking, 3 Charlie.